We had a tenuous presence in storage, although outside the mainframe it was tenuous, although it was quite large. I mean, volumetrically, it was a lot of revenue. And then we had our mainframe business. And that was kind of it. We had some application development tools. Outside the mainframe, they didn't amount to terribly much, so we quickly concluded that we would de-emphasize those. We quickly concluded that being the distributed database business was not a terribly good idea, and we actually ended up doing a deal with Terry Garnett and actually spinning that out to a new company. So we de-emphasized a number of things, and we tried to concentrate the company on the things that we thought we had a chance in. And these initially were storage, security, systems management, and the mainframe. Now, the second pass of figuring out this sort of strategy was to look at our competitive position in each one of those segments. And in each one, we concluded that we had some fairly profound hole that would kill us if we didn't do something about it. And time was not our friend. I mean, there was not an option to go build our way out of trouble. I mean, my history, certainly for most of the time I was at IBM, was running development teams, and my predisposition was, well, you can build anything. But the caveat that goes with that, if you have enough time and money, and I didn't have enough time, I didn't have enough money, so we very quickly came to the conclusion we had to go buy some things to sort of plug the holes. And the three immediate holes we saw were in the network management area, where as strong as we were in systems management, we were weak in network management. And HP in particular was attacking us through network management very effectively, and we needed to do something quickly. As it turned out, we got very lucky because the company that attracted our eye was a relatively small Boston-based company called Prisma. And just as we were sort of getting ready to go after them, another Boston-based company called Concord ended up buying them. And as luck would have it, Concord's stock price took a big drop. And we were able to go buy the combined company for about what we thought we would pay for Prisma. And Concord at the time had revenue of $160 million, and we bought it for $370, which was a pretty good deal. We've since doubled the size of that business, by the way. So I mean, that was the first acquisition we did in that space. The second acquisition we did was a company called Niku, who was a Valley-based company, and they had a product in the project and portfolio management area, which was, again, a hole in our portfolio. We didn't have anything in that space. And as it turned out, Mercury was the competitor that was beating us in that space, now also part of HP. And so we went and actually did an OEM deal with them initially, and after about a month decided that we needed to own the asset. And so we bought them. And then the third big acquisition we did was Wiley, also here in the Valley. And we did that acquisition because while we had assets in the application space, application performance space, we really weren't very strong. And we thought that was sort of an emerging opportunity. So we did three, what I call important strategic acquisitions to bolster our position in the markets that we've chosen to serve. And that is really the basis upon which we are now going forward as a business. So a very, to summarize, a very cursory view of strategy turned into, if we're going to be in these spaces, we have to do these things. We spent $1.5 billion or so to shore up that position, which gave us, frankly, the time to go and then figure out, okay, how do we refine this? How do we create a marketing strategy that goes over this? How do we explain it to our customers? All those sorts of niceties that you're supposed to do first, we did after we did this sort of tactical set of acquisitions.